Tell me, darling, could we run away? We could hide away by the cactus desert blue. I can see it just a mile away from this crowded place. I could lay there next to you.
All right, welcome back, friends, to our channel, Best Freaking Friends Forever. So today, thank you guys for subscribing, watching, or commenting on our channel. If you guys have, we appreciate it. I don't think we said that in the last video, but we do. We appreciate it. So today we're going to continue with Bridgerton, season 1, episode 3 today. It's called The Art of the Swoon.
Yep.
So.
Yep, and it starts off with Daphne and Simon dancing, and he takes off her glove.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and he...
Well, I think she's dreaming.
Yeah, she is.
Like, it's a dream. Like because at first it's like they're at another ball. I feel like it was like they were at another ball, and then it's like all the people are there, but then they slowly start disappearing.
Mm-hmm. And she wakes up.
Yes,
and
you can tell.
Yeah, because I think that's whenever she starts having like intimate feelings for him, like
Mm-hmm.
you know, so like really well, because when the prince gives her that gift, the necklace,
Mm-hmm.
and he puts it on and he touches her skin, she feels like it's Simon doing it.
Well, Daphne at the beginning of this episode has turned down 3 proposals at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, Lady Danbury says it's because she's waiting on the only suitor that really matters.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Simon. Like, she's waiting on him subconsciously, I think, at first.
Yeah. I like the queen in this one because she's like telling the prince, you need to get the diamond, like that's the whole thing. But I noticed too, kind of, because the queen's kind of wanting the prince to get her, but Danbury kind of did the same thing with the duke.
Yeah, because I mean, we've talked about how she kind of talked to him last episode, to Simon, or the Duke of Hastings last episode, and was like, look, if you're not going to, you know, pursue her, then stop, because you're going to cause her. And she's like, I didn't raise you like that. Like, mm-hmm. Don't take away her shot if you're not going to be serious. They have that conversation, Lady Danbury and Simon. We then see Penelope. She keeps going to the post. And at first I was confused on why, because I guess I didn't catch it at first. But yeah, she's waiting on the post for Marina's soldier that she has fallen in love with. And I guess his name is Sir George. So she keeps checking for her.
And she's pregnant by him.
Yes. Yeah. So that's why she keeps, and he's at war. He's in Spain, I do believe. So she keeps waiting for a letter from Spain, him writing back to her saying, okay, I know you're pregnant, blah, blah, blah. So, and it's kind of funny because they're pushing Mrs. Featherington now is now pushing her, Marina, back into society to try to get her wedded, basically, or married, so that
it's not such a scandal.
Yeah, well, and whoever the poor sap is that marries her is going to be like, oh, that was pretty quick. Right. Back and forth. They're just their interaction here where she calls him the general, and she's like, is the general ready for battle or whatever? And he said something about, how did I turn it? He's like, you're out for, like, he said, yeah, I'm your general, and then you want blood or something like that when I forget how he words it, but I was just like, I mean, my favorite part is when she snorts because they are bickering and they're talking to each other. Yeah. And I like the general thing. I don't know why I like that. I don't know why she calls him the general. He's like, yeah, I'm ready for battle, and you want blood, and you know that, or something like that. And then she makes a scene telling him like that he's going to make or he's angling for a promotion in rank. Or she's like, nice job. Yeah. My general's angling for a promotion in rank, and he just kind of looks at her and is like, oh, okay.
And she starts dancing with other suitors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think she dances with Steve. Yeah.
We get to see her actually like interact with other guys. And the only thing I do not like with Daphne's character, all that, I don't like that Daphne doesn't have a friend like Eloise does. Eloise has a buddy, and I just don't like that. It seems like she's so alone in everything she does, and she never. Later on in the season, you'll see her relationship kind of grow with, I think, Rose, her handmaid. You see a little bit, but she doesn't have a friend.
Simon.
So, go ahead.
Hi, Tony.
Okay. Shelly says hi.
Hi, Shelly.
But no, I feel like they bicker like friends, and then Lady Danbury and like it's funny that they like Lady Danbury and Lady Bridgerton see it, but then they don't themselves. And then of course, here walks in the prince, and he's having all the girls swoon over him, and they're making fun of the girls, like Lady Cressida Cowper. They're making fun of her how she's behaving with him, and then he comes up and says, he likes her dress essentially. And she like snorts. Like Simon walks away from her and she snorts, and they both laugh because she's like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that," And she's like, "That was entirely your fault." And he's like, "How is it my fault that he called it some kind of sound came out of you?"
Right.
But, I mean, just their bickering like that. I don't know. And it's funny because with all the other suitors that she danced with, he didn't act like he did when it comes to the prince. And after that, she gets upset with him, but he doesn't know that she's mad at him, like Sienna. And then they're in the carriage ride with Lady Danbury, and she was like, you're not a fool. I didn't raise you to be a fool. Like, if you're, and you're going to make her lose her chance with him and have a good, match if you're not serious. And she's like, I didn't raise you to behave like that. So then we see the very next episode, or, I guess scene with them. He's telling her goodbye, like they're done, and she's like, "What do you mean? I thought we were friends." And I don't know, it broke my heart for her because he's like, "We were never friends." He was like, "That's the craziest thing you know what I mean?" Like that. He's like, "We were never friends," and he did it because they talked about Lady Danbury and him. She had that talk with him.
So, after watching it again, it wasn't one that really grabbed my interest. I think to me it felt more like a filler episode. It just wasn't. I mean, we kind of see him push her. You can tell she's really getting into him, especially by her dream, and then he pushes her away. Of it. We do get to see one thing I think I just thought of is Sienna. We get to see her talk to her friend about how she's Anthony and she's going to move on, and she tries to move on with the Duke. We see the guys are having their little cigar or whatever, and Sienna comes in and talks and basically invites him over, and he's considering it. And then he and her up, but he can't get the Daphne off of his mind. She's the one.
Daphne and Prince Friedrich get closer, and Simon decides to leave, and he leaves the ball when they're seen dancing a lot more, and he leaves because like it's coming to a head at this point.
Yep.
So yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that in season 1, episode 3. On our next episode, we're gonna do season 1, episode 4. Catch us then. I am Tiffany, and my BFFF Shelly. Join us next time, friends, for another great episode.